Alright, what is up, you guys? I am here with a DVD that I've been wanting to review for a while. I just really never got to. Roddy Piper, Born to Controversy. Roddy Piper is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. One of the best heels of all time. And just a sensational worker. And, someone I always greatly admired and respected in the business. So, this is a fantastic set. This is the 3-disc version, 9-hour runtime. There is a 4-disc version out there, which was a Walmart exclusive. Can go for pretty high prices, so definitely look out for that. But we have kind of a matte finish, and then a glossy picture there, which is really nice. I always thought this cover was alright. I think it could have been a little better, but that's really the only complaint I have about this DVD. This is a near perfect set. And then you have really cool spine. You, of course, have the kilt colors in the background texture. And then that picture's glossy as well. So yeah, 9-hour runtime, like I said before. And this was released in 2006. So right after he was inducted in the Hall of Fame. About a year after. Open this up here. We have some film cells with some different moments. You have him at WrestleMania 3. You have him and Hogan. Him and Ric Flair. King Kong Bundy. So, Mr. T. So yeah, really cool stuff. And then you open it up here. We have the story, the fights, and the pit. Which we'll get to the pit. That's really cool. Little addition there. But there is some artwork in the background. You have him and Hogan. And then we have the famous Jimmy Snuka coconut segment. So really cool artwork and stuff. Some more artwork over there. Got the Marine. I actually kind of like the Marine. That's really the only WWE film I actually liked. I think they're all terrible, other than that. See No Evil was alright, but whatever. So, Disc 1, we have the chapter listing for the documentary. This is a fantastic documentary. You go through his childhood. He didn't have the easiest time getting into the business. And depending on who you ask, the whole Pat Patterson thing, obviously that's not included in this, but it obviously was not easy to get in the business for him. So it talks about the territories, talks about Mid-Atlantic. We have Starrcade 83. Of course, the WWF. Talks about Piper's Pit. You have the Mr. T storyline. And then really goes through his entire career, which is awesome. Like I said, one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. And by far a great documentary that every wrestling fan should check out if you don't have it. But yeah, we have a lot going on here. So, yeah, you can see. Pretty extensive list. But we have more chapters here. Intercontinental Champion. One of my all-time favorite matches is him and Bret Hart at WrestleMania 8. So, it talks about his family, commentary, his Hall of Fame induction, of course. And then we have some extra stories. I'm not going to read all of them just for time's sake. I don't want to be here all night. I don't want to bore you. So you can just pause it if you really want to. Okay. And then we have more stories. And then we have some matches. We have Roddy Piper, Mick Popovich versus Buddy Rhodes and Rip Oliver. We have him and Buddy Rose, Jack Briscoe, Greg Valentine. And then Disc 2 matches. We have the WrestleMania 1 main event. And then we have a match with Paul Orndorff. You have the boxing match with Mr. T. You have the Iron Sheik, Cowboy Bob Orton, Saturday night's main event. You have Adrian Adonis from WrestleMania 3, hair versus hair. You have Roddy Piper and Hulk Hogan. Steel cage match with Rick Rude. We have WrestleMania 6, Bad News Brown. Kind of a famous little spot there. The half painted black. And then you have him and Bret Hart, WrestleMania 8. Like I said, that's probably my second favorite match of all time. And then you have versus the Mountie at the Rumble '92. You have the Hollywood Backlot Brawl with Goldust. And then you have a Hollywood Hogan and WCW. And then finally, we have a huge list of Piper's Pits. This is really cool that they included this. You have Andre the Giant, Jesse Ventura, Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, Jimmy Snuka, of course, Junkyard Dog, Paul Orndorff, Bruno Sammartino. It's so cool. Jimmy Hart. But you can see it spans from 84 up to 86. And they're all pretty close together. Nice little timeline there. So really cool that they included that. I'm actually really happy. And then, even more. Yeah. All the way up to 2006. Great Khali. Jesus Christ. But yeah. So, yeah, disc 3 is mainly just the Piper's Pit. So I'm glad that they did that. I'd rather, I want great matches on here, but I also want Piper's Pit, because that's a big part of his career, big part of his character, and all just his charisma. So, yeah, so cool. You have the WrestleMania 21 with Stone Cold and Carlito. I love that. So, yeah. And then finally, the Great Khali. I didn't even know. Wow. Yeah, I've never seen that one. But, awesome. This is how a DVD should be made. This is really the benchmark, how a documentary should be put together, how the matches should be, have some great segments, as the extras. Overall, this is one of the best WWE DVDs that you need to get. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been the DVD Freak. Peace out.